Solve the differential equation y times the quantity 3 plus 2xy squared dx plus 3 times quantity x squared y squared plus x minus 1 dy equals 0. So what type of differential equation is this? So let's try to distribute first this y and also this 3. So we'll have 3y plus y times 2xy squared. 2x y times y squared y cubed dx plus distributing the 3 we'll have 3x squared y squared plus 3x minus 3 dy equals 0. So what if we try, let's check if this DE is exact. Okay, so what is the, how do we test if the DE is exact? What will be the condition? So test for exactness, we should check whether the partial derivative of m with respect to y is equal to the partial derivative of n with respect to x. So if this is true, then the D is exact. But what is m and what is n? So whenever we are given the DE of the form m of x comma y dx plus n of x comma y dy is equal to 0. So m is the value, m is the function of x and y that is multiplied by dx, and n of x comma y is the function that is multiplied by dy. So if we compare the given DE to this form, what is m of x comma y? M of x comma y is the function multiplied by dx, this one. 3y plus 2xy cubed. So 3y plus 2xy cubed. How about the n of x comma y? So it is the function multiplied by dy. So if we compare the given, it is, if we compare to the given, it is 3x squared y squared plus 3x minus 3. So n of x comma y is 3x squared y squared plus 3x minus 3. So let's check. Let's find first the partial derivative of m with respect to y. So when we say partial derivative of m with respect to y, we treat all the other variable than y, which is the x, as constant, and differentiate only, apply the derivative formula to only the y variables. Okay? So for 3y, what is the derivative of 3y? 3. Because 3 times the derivative of y is 1. Plus, how about the derivative of 2xy cubed with respect to y? So we will treat the x as constant, right? Also the 2. So I'll just copy the constant 2x and get the derivative of the y variable y cubed. By power rule, the derivative of y cubed is 3y squared. So therefore, we have 3 times 1, 3, plus 2x times 3y squared, 6xy squared. So this is the partial derivative of m with respect to y. 3 plus 6xy squared. Next, the partial derivative of n with respect to x. This time, we will treat all the variable y as constant and differentiate only the terms that involves x. So for the first term, 3x squared y squared, what is its derivative with respect to x? So we will consider the 3 and the y squared as constant. So just copy 3y squared and then get the derivative of x squared. By power rule, that's 2x. Plus, how about the derivative of 3x? So 3 times the derivative of x, 1. Minus the derivative of 3 constant, so 0. So therefore, we have 3y squared times 2x, that's 6xy squared, plus 3 times 1, 3. Are they equal? Yes, by commutative property, you can write this as 3 plus 6xy squared. So therefore, since partial derivative of n with respect to y is equal to the partial derivative of n with respect to x, which is both equal to 3 plus 6xy squared, therefore the DE is exact. So once we have verified that the DE is exact, how do we proceed from here? So the general solution of any exact DE is given by f of x comma y equal to the constant c. But how do we find the value of f of x comma y? We must apply two conditions. So if we get the partial derivative of that f with respect to x, it should be equal to m of x comma y. Condition 1. And also, if we get the partial derivative of f with respect to y, it should be equal to n of x comma y. So we will use these two conditions to find the value f of x comma y. So if we start with condition 1, we'll have partial derivative of f with respect to x equal to m of x comma y. So from our given, it is equal to 3y plus 2xy cubed. So we should integrate this both sides with respect to x. So if we integrate this both sides with respect to x, so you will cancel this. What is the integral of df? F, right? And for this, we integrate term by term with respect to x. So we must treat the y as constant and differentiate all the terms involving x. So for the first term, 3y, it is constant because there's no x variable. So you can just have 3y integral of dx, right? Plus, how about this one? So we're distributing the integral symbol since we have two terms. So 2y cubed is considered as constant. So we can just put it in front of the integral, then times the integral of x dx. So 3y integral of dx, x. So 3yx. And then plus 2y cubed. How about the integral of x dx? Power rule, x squared over 2. So, since we integrate, we must put constant of integration. But instead of constant of integration, it should be a function of y, let's say t, because we're doing partial integration. So instead of just putting a constant of integration, we should put a function of y. Okay? So if we simplify further, we have f is equal to 3yx, or let's just write as 3xy, then plus, cancel out the 2. Y cubed times x squared, or x squared y cubed, then plus t of y. So far, this is the value of f. We just need to find the t of y. We can find this t of y by applying condition 2. So, we will get the partial derivative of this obtained f so far with respect to y and equate it to n of x comma y. So, if we get the partial derivative of this f, so with respect to y, meaning we will treat all the x variable as constant and differentiate only those y variables. So for 3xy, what is the derivative? So 3x is just a constant, just copy and multiply it by the derivative of y, 1. Okay, plus. For the derivative with respect to y of x squared y cubed, so x squared is considered as a constant. Copy, then times the derivative of y cubed applying power rule, it is 3y squared. Okay? 3y squared. And then for the t of y, we're differentiating this with respect to y, so you can just put t prime of y, because t prime of y means you're getting the derivative with respect to y. Equal, so we must equate this to n of x comma y, which is this one, right? 3x squared y squared plus 3x minus 3. Let's simplify further. So 3x times 1 is 3x plus x squared times 3y squared is 3x squared y squared plus t prime of y is equal to 3x squared y squared plus 3x minus 3. So we can cancel out 3x because it is common on both sides. Or if you transpose this 3x here, it will become 3x minus 3x 0, cancel. Also, 3x squared y squared common to both sides, cancel. So what is left is just t prime of y. T prime of y is equal to negative 3. So we can find the value of t of y since its derivative, first derivative. To make it t of y, we undo the derivative, first derivative, by integrating both sides. So we integrate both sides with respect to y. Okay, so if we integrate t prime of y with respect to y, it will become t of y because the inverse operation of derivative is integration. Equal to the negative integral of negative 3 dy. Just put the negative 3 in front because it's just a constant. So negative 3 integral of dy. So t of y is negative 3 integral of dy y. So this is the value of t of y. So we can now write the final general solution of the form f of x comma y is equal to c. What is the f of x comma y? This one, right? 3x, so 3xy plus x squared y cubed plus t of y equals c. So substitute the value of t of y, which is negative 3y. So the general solution will be 3xy plus x squared y cubed minus 3y is equal to c. So this is the general solution.